Hello, friends! Welcome back to another exciting episode of Flip Through Friday. Uh-oh, I see something I forgot to deal with down here. Today, well, let me just tell you what this is. Well, Flip Through Friday, first of all. If you would like to participate, just use the hashtag and so we can find your video. You can flip through anything artistic. And it was started by Christina Shack, but now I've taken over, which just means it doesn't mean anything. Okay, so I'm going to flip through this. The reason I did this one was because I heard Janet Nash talk about it a long time ago, making a haberdashery journal. And her son suggested a magical haberdashery journal. She said, yes, I've always had that in my mind. I've always wanted to make one. And I've been wanting to escape from reality lately. So with my crafty project, when I thought about what should I do next, I thought I'm going to make a magical, no, not haberdashery. Haberdashery means a sewing notion shop where you go through and look at all different cute things. That's what it means in Britain, but in America it means men's clothing, I believe. Okay, anyway, that doesn't matter. I wanted to make something that was cute and whimsical, an adventure, so I could escape into an adventure, I thought. And also something that would make me laugh, that was silly and funny and really lighthearted. Okay, so I thought, let me just create Janet Nash's Whimsical World. And here it is. I have love right up there because her channel is all about positivity. And I have a lot of color, beads, buttons. The sun is always shining there, meaning it's always positive, not gloom and doom. Even though if it's raining, there's still something cute going on. And of course I will link her channel below. So I got this frame from another crafty, from my uncle who's crafty. And he got rid of a bunch of stuff. Okay, and this box of course had some nail polish glitter in it. Reused box. So there's some goodies in here. And there's also a little button for lights. I don't know if they're showing up because it's not dark out, but are they showing up? I cannot tell at all. All right, just have to believe me. The sun shining is counteracting that. Okay, this was so much fun. Thank you, Janet, for the idea. I loved making this. Okay, now I want to make sure I'm in the screen. Yes, I am. So my mom made this. She's also crafty. She sews quilts, but she also sews little fun things. And then she gets so many of those collected, she gives them to me. So let's just, here's a story I made up. You're walking along, here's Janet's outdoor. Okay, it's not a true story, all right? It's just made up. I mean, it's based on a true story, but I've added my own little 2 cents to it. Here's Janet's yard. Here's her flowers. Everything there is crafty. Sewing machine. There's a pocket. I don't always craft. Oh wait, yes I do. And in Janet's world, this is a preview of what you will probably run into in Janet's world. There's a lot of tea, cookies. These are not cookies. These are buttons that look like cookies. So here's the magical door to enter Janet's whimsical wonderland. Here's a snippet of Janet wearing her thread around her neck. That's not a real picture of her. I'm just, okay. This is the story I made up. And then the neighborhood, all of the houses are patchwork. These are digitals that I fussy cut out. Patchwork houses. And of course you have to have a little sewing kit. And also around Janet's neighborhood and in her yard, you might find a quilt or tapestry. Getting some fresh air outside. Here's England, see? So that's perfect. I said that has to go in there. And then here's some more bits of England. Came from a coloring book. The double-decker. The telephone booth. The guard. The wellies. Ben, Sam, do you have your wellies on? This just opens up. Oh, I didn't notice that. They're dogs, but they're upside down. I don't know why I put them upside down. I was going to put something over them. Oh, no, these are not dogs. They're sheep. I was going to say that could be Freddie. No, that's for Janet to color. And then you also might find Janet going to her friend's house, and they all work on a project. This is the Happy Home Rust-Proof Needlebook. This is also gifted to me, and I'm now putting it in there. Coloring to relax and free your mind is what it says. And this is from a coloring book that Janet can color if she would like to. This is Big Ben, also known as the Clock Tower, I think. Also known as Elizabeth Tower. This is Westminster something. And I could not find Buckingham Palace, or I would have included it. So, wake up and be awesome. Join Janet Nash's live stream. Been there, pinned that. Let the fun begin. Okay, this is the part where the video actually begins. And we all pile in, and there's Freddie in the doorway waiting for us. We pile into the video. And there's Miss Janet Nash. There she is. I love crafting. She's at her crafty desk. There's a lot going on. There's ink. There's Flo the fairy. Flo did an art project, did a picture of herself. Of course, there's always a cup of something going on. And here's Janet's bookcase filled with junk journals that she's made. There's some ink down there. There's always fairies. There's plants. There's always things going on. It's a whimsical wonderland. And, oh yeah, Janet is standing up because she's on her way to give Freddie a treat. There's Freddie waiting, and of course, I didn't have black lab pictures except for Christmas paper, so Freddie's going to have to be wearing a Christmas hat. And there are positive quotations. Breathe, believe. Life is magical. Believe in yourself. You're stronger than you think you are. So those are always flying around in the video. There's tea, there's cakes, there's goodies. And here's some sayings you might hear during the video. Clang, clang, clang went the trolley. Cuckoo, cuckoo, cuckoo. Oh, thanks, Colin. He just goes off whenever he wants. Janet might say, oh, what am I like? Or she might say, it's Mrs. Teapot's time. Or she might say, what's Flo been working on? Or she might say, pop a number. Pop a number in, and the number is 34. Who is on or under 34? And then she might, whoever wins, she sends a postcard to. Not a postcard, a happy mail. But she calls it a postcard. Happy trails, little postcard. Time for Freddie's treat. Okay, next page. I need to sit down. The one, the only, something fell. Serafina! It's a pocket. Nothing's in there. Darn. Put another sewing kit in there. Okay, so then, over here, it's WYSIWYG. You might hear Janet say, oh, let me look in the let me look in WYSIWYG for some scrips and scraps. There's the owls. And because WYSIWYG has owls on it. And then she says, oh, thank you, WYSIWYG. All right, so just some other things you might see around Janet's Whimsical Wonderland. There's some more tapestry. Janet might go to a store with her friends, a haberdashery store. She might give lessons to other girls of how to slow stitch. No, I just made that up. And here's another, I don't know if this is England or not. Let's just pretend it is. But anyway, this is a pocket. And then here's some more crafty things. And then, of course, I cannot forget to mention the one and only, oh darn, I was going to glue something right there. Darn it. Where is it? Here it is. Love. That's kind of thick. Okay, that's Flo's belt of her beautiful, luxurious gown. And there's Flo with her flowing purple and pink hair. And here's also in the Whimsical Wonderland is Colin, which I could not, oh, I just ruined his eye. Darn it. It's all right. Just do this. Yeah, I had to make an abstract Colin because I didn't have a cuckoo clock picture. I looked for one. Thought I had one. Anyway, cuckoo is now a, Colin is now a barn swallow. Next, there's some blank pages because this thing was already very thick. Okay, sometimes Janet has visitors that come over and she puts a little clip in her video. There's Janet saying, "Come in, friends. Let's go through this huge, gigantic jar of buttons." And here's her friends. Just kidding, they're AI generated. Those are not her friends. Those are not real people. It's AI. That was given to me. I don't know how to do AI. Okay, so then, what else happens? Sometimes Janet goes into the woods on a little adventure. There's Freddy's paw print. There's Freddy. She says, "Come on, Freddy. Where are you?" There's Freddy. And they're walking along. And can you guess? They come across the giving tree. Of course, the giving tree. And here's two other little walkers. And there's a lot of hearts that hang on the giving tree. And is that showing up? Okay, so there's that. Oh, dropped something. Running out of room here. And then here's where she collects all her leaves and treasures, nature treasures. And what part of the story am I in now? Oh yeah, time to pick a number. No, time to pick a prompt. Pick a prompt. So just pretend these are prompts. And here's an example of what they might be. Painty papers, scrape paint, tear paper, something from page 39, the letter B, asemic writing, watercolor. Just for an example. And then in here is just some crafty paper. In here is another bookcase filled with all the journals that she's made. Yes, I did have fun making this. What's in here? Oh, more art supplies, of course. Of course! I think I'm in the frame. Okay, this opens. And here is yet another sewing machine that she has completed refurbishing to send to Africa. Happy trails, sewing machine, sending off with love. And then that's the end. Here's Freddy sleeping. It's been a rough video to get through. Here's a pocket filled with stuff. I'll show you one thing that's in it. Sheesh, after talking to the birds all morning, all I want to do is go home, do a little sewing, and take a nap. That's me. I'm the Raven Whisperer. All I want to do is go home and take a nap. Anyway, after feeding the ravens. All right. So now all my stuff is falling everywhere because I had to go through my stash and get... Oh yeah, here's a necklace I put here with the whole world. This is some costume jewelry. But look, it has the whole world. How fitting, because her videos broadcast to the whole world, all the continents. So she can take that off and wear that. Anyway, there's just some cute things in there. Yeah, I went through my stash. I thought, will this qualify for the whimsical world? if it did, I said, come with me. Come with me. So there it is. There it is. All this is falling out. Put it back in. Shut it. See, I could not possibly fit any more in. It's already at its capacity. So, there's that. This is supposed to close with a magnetic close. Okay, there's that. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you all. Have a fantastic day. And I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.